Welcome back to the channel. Today is bench press, max pressing. We're going to try to hit 315 again. Last week I hit 315. This week the goal is 320. I'm definitely going to hit 315 if I feel like I'm not going to be able to hit 320. Now remember, this is max bench, so we're not repping out. We're going to warm up, as always, 50, 60, and 70% of 315. I do whatever my max is at the current position it is at during training, or like when I get closer to competition, I start training on my competition goal percentages, and then in that case my warm-ups will change. So I always warm up the bar. I always warm up 135, and then I do my percentages. Today's percentages are based off of 315, so I think it's 155, 190, and 220 are my warm-ups, and then my first press is 265, my second press is 300, and my third press is 320. Now, the last time I did this, I set the pins up one. I'm gonna leave them this time because last time I was touching them. I don't want to touch them at all because it fucks me up. So leave the pins. I highly suggest, if you are maxing out, never max on a bench press. Always max for safety in a squat rack. That whole no benching in a squat rack shit, fuck them. Use the pins. Use the pins, because if your buddy's tiny as fuck, he's not pulling 300 and some odd fucking pounds off you. He might take some weight off, but like, if that shit comes down, he's not saving you. Use the pins. If you have a gym that has the anvil bench from Rogue, use that, obviously, because it has fucking pins. But anyway, whenever you're maxing out, use pins. Bar, 135, 155, 190, and then 220. So I have 5 sets to warm up before my first press. My first press will be 85% of 315. This is strength training. This is not bodybuilding. You want to hit a new 1 rep max, you have to train accordingly. And I specifically only train to do so. I do not train for bodybuilding. Accessory movements are hypertrophy style lifting, but it's not bodybuilding. Accessory movements I like to keep between 12 and 15 reps, and I use a weight that is as heavy as I can go to get 12 to 15. Usually this is how I go. I pick a weight that I can get 12 reps for and then push for 15. That's how it is. 12 rep weight and then push for the extra 3 reps. That's how I hit failure, in a sense. There's totally different ways to skin a cat. I don't give a fuck. That's how I do it, and it works. Bar. Then we're going to move on. I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Sub the channel, like the video, share with your buddies. If you guys want to do this system, let me know. Let's go. First set is the bar. Alright, so most of you guys know my gym is not insulated. I mean, it's not very insulated, so everything sweats. As soon as I turn that heater on, all this gets wet. So I take my chalk and I literally just cover this motherfucker. Nothing's worse than a wet bar. Sweaty, wet, nasty bars. A lot of condensation. I'll put chalk on my hands too, but alright. Here we go. Just the bar. Proper bench pressing is key. Do not have your elbows out. Imagine I'm laying down. Don't have your elbows out here. No. Bring them in a little bit. When you come down, you should feel like when you pull your lat pull down, when you get your lats activated, like that position, hypothetically speaking, is how your lats should feel coming down with the bar. Because when you get that weight on there, it's gonna load those lats up into a spring, and then you're gonna be like, whap! It fucking works. If you don't know how to do that, take a band or anything, even your push-ups, lat pull down, anything really light, and just concentrate on getting those lats activated. I do it with the bar. When I do it with the bar, I overdo it because the bar's so light. I try to like get a lot of squeeze on the lats. Up, and then squeeze down, exaggerated. That's it. That one single set, I have a little bit of blood in the areas I'm gonna be using, and now I'm technically ready for 135. The biggest guy is Julius Maddox. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Julius will get under the bar before he starts pressing. So it doesn't matter how fucking big or strong you are, because Julius is stronger than you. Julius is stronger than your uncle. Julius is stronger than anybody who's helping you train. By far, off in a long shot, strongest motherfucker out there. There's people in his area. Julius has a beating. Check him out. Biggest motherfucker out there. Gets under the bar before he starts pressing. So, we go, I don't get under the bar. Rah, rah, rah. I only go 135. Take notes from motherfuckers who do it. Alright, 135. Same token. Try to overly exaggerate my warm-up. This is how I do it. Because these technically aren't scheduled in the program. This is just how I warm up. Once you get set in a certain way of benching, it's going to get easier. The reason why the program, I kind of adopted the westside dynamic system into how I like to train, and the reason why I did that, because I know it's beneficial to do what you're trying to do more. So, if you want to be a better bench presser, you fucking bench press. Three sets of 10 is not going to help. 3 sets of 10 is not going to help. And then it's not going to do it. It's just not. 10 sets, the way Westside does it, is fucking key. You can do 8 sets. You might even be able to get away with 5 sets. I know some guys that do 5x5 that are fucking phenomenally strong. I do the 10 sets because I want to get comfortable under the bar. I want to be able to get under the bar so when I load up like weights, like a lot, I'm comfortable. If I've been under the bar 20 times this week, when it comes time for that 20th set, so like I do 10 sets dynamic, that's not even including the fucking 3 sets, 3, 4, the 5 warm-up sets. That's 15 times I'm gonna get under the fucking bar in one workout. When it comes time for max day, I'm gonna do the 5 sets, the 85, the 95, and then that 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna have 7 extra sets in before I hit that. So I have over 20 sets in before I max out that week. So I should be comfortable with heavier weight. It is always sketchy, but that's why I built the system the way I did. It's to familiarize and get you as comfortable as possible under the bar. So when you do get to a meet and you have that one fucking shot to get as heavy as you can, you're not nervous, you're not scared, you're used to being under the bar. It's a thing, you just do it. Next set, 155. Alright, so half of 315 is 157. So this is how I do it. I always downscale. That's fucking PC gaming shit. I always go to the nearest 5, but I go down. If it's 57, normally I go up, and that's what I did today. It's warm up, so I go up. But if I'm gonna max, if I'm doing anything like that, I go down. Because completed success is better than missing weights. And you can miss a fucking press by 3 pounds. You know what I'm saying? If you've been doing this long enough, you know. If you're new, don't be discouraged when you miss a press by 3 pounds or whatever the fuck. Today's goal is 320. I'm expecting to miss it. Me mentally, I'm expecting to miss it. This is why. It doesn't matter if I hit it or miss it because it's the max day. If I hit it, regardless, I'm gonna do 90% of it. After that, 3 sets of 1, because I want to train in that area of the 90% intensity area. If I hit it, I'm gonna train 90. If I miss it, I'm gonna train 90%. So it doesn't fucking matter. Today's more about training in that 90 and attempting that weight than hitting the weight. Like, it doesn't really matter. I want to train in that 90%. People will say, like, well, why don't you train at 90%? Because it's the fucking max day. That's why. 155 or 160. I put 160 on here. Ooh. Warming up, warming up. The first press is 85%. Let's go. Alright, so what I want you to get familiar with is this little plate right here. This little plate right here. 2 of these will humble your ass. When you go and max out every week, whatever the week prior is from your max days, I want you to add 1 of these on each side. So whatever it is that you maxed out, say last week you maxed out 315, this week I'm doing 315, and then I'm gonna add this little baby fucking plate. The smallest plate. I'm gonna add 1 on each side. It's a 2.5 pound plate. People call these penny plates, they call them baby plates. This will humble you. You will miss your press if you add these. So why are people out there maxing out, adding 10s and adding 25s and adding, oh, I'm gonna max out there, I'm gonna add 50 pounds to my, nah. Trust me, add these, get your lift, or miss it, and then train 3 sets at 90% of the hit or miss new max. And then see where you're going. You do your 3 at 90, next week, you come back to your fucking, your max day, you'll be hitting dynamic before that, and then you'll be doing this again. You never go up unless you complete it. You never add more 2.5s unless you've completed that press. If you did not complete it, the next week you're gonna do it again, and then if you hit or miss it again, you're gonna do 3 sets of 90%. Eventually something's gotta give, and it's gonna be the weakness. It's gonna give, you're gonna get strong, and then you're gonna move these little fucking baby plates with that heavy ass weight on there. Get used to this plate, be humble, and get strong. Let's go. This is 190 pounds, set 2 of the warm-ups. There we go. Yo, so I never told anybody this, but there is a cheat sheet, or there's a benching hack to benching more weights. Use less plates. So for instance, I'm using a 25 and a 10 right here. All right, that 25 and a 10 can be easily taken down to 1 plate of 35. Anytime you can do that, the bar is lighter. Think about it. Less plates, less weight. Ooh. 225. The next press is 260, 265, something like that. I think it's 265. Next press 265. If you notice, I did not use wrist wraps. My first main working set press, wrist wraps. Let's go. All right, here we go. 265. This is the first press. 265. It's 85% of today's goal. We have this one, the next one, then the max, and then we have 3 sets. We have 6 sets of technically high intensity pressing. So this is how you build strength in the heat and strength system. Make sure you're wearing your wrist wraps right when you're maxing. If you're not wearing your wrist wraps right, honestly, they're not doing anything. You just think you look cool. These are utilitarian. These are utensils. This is a tool. You don't take a fucking hammer and use the handle. Use the fucking knob of the fucking hammer. These are your fucking hammer. Use them correctly. 265 pounds for 1. Yeah. Get your leg drive set. I missed mine, but still got it up. When you miss it, you might torque your elbow a little bit. 265, we're going up 300 fucking pounds. All right, here we go. So I'm not gonna move the pins. If it goes, it goes. What I'll do, I guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna take the clips off. It doesn't matter. I'll just lay it on the bar, on the pins. This is 300 pounds. So the reason why I'm worried, because I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty fucking sure I can get it, but like, I've missed shit that's lighter for just coming undone. You know what I mean? So, and I don't train with a spotter. My squat rack is my spotter. So, 300 pounds for one. This is set 2, working up to a max. Ugh. 315 is sketchy as fuck. 320, I don't fucking think so. I'm gonna give it a go. I kind of want to move the pins now. What the fuck? 320? We'll see. Alright, so 315 plus those little baby weights, those little 2.5s. You know what I'm talking about? The ones I said that would humble you? Let's see if they humble me today. Wrist wraps, chalk, smelling salts. We're gonna give it a fucking go. When you're going heavy, you don't want the bar to slip. People are slipping with chalk. Definitely use it, because if you're slipping with it, you're gonna slip without it. That little stuck position, did you see that? Real quick, I gotta tell you something. Wherever you see that, this is what I have to do now. Wherever that was at, I have to put this bar just below that position. On it exactly, or just below it. Put the pins to that position, and after your bench press, like not dynamic days, well maybe dynamic days, I don't know when you'd have to fit it in, but it's an accessory. Put the pins there, put 80%, 75 to 80% on the bar, and I want you to do 5 sets of 5 in that position, wherever it's at, because that's technically called your stuck position. That's where the bar slows down. If you want to blow past that, train in that area, 75, 80%, and just press out of there and then rack it. I'm telling you, if you do that, your stuck position goes away. My stuck position used to be down here. There's like right off the chest, right in the hole and right off the chest. When I started training to get the bar on my chest, so I put the pins there. I started training in that position. Next thing you know, I didn't have a stuck position anymore because I trained in the weakness. Attack the weaknesses and get strong. Follow the channel. Alright, so I hit the 320. I wasn't even planning on hitting 320. My neck is cramping like crazy. Wasn't planning on hitting the 320. It was just scheduled in. Scheduled in gains. I got gains. Now, 3 sets at 90% of that weight. Regardless if I hit it or missed it, I was still training here. 3 sets at 90% of the hit or missed max. And the maxes, you gotta be realistic with yourself when you guys are doing the maxes. Don't be fucking like, oh, I'm gonna fucking bench 400 pounds. And then train in 400 pounds percentages. That's not how it works. You gotta take your real percentage, train in those percentages, and then grab your 5 or 10 pounds every max day. And like I said, those little baby plates, they work. Because when you add that 5 pounds, now all your training percentages changed. All your training percentages probably go up 5 pounds. 2.5 to 5 pounds. You always go, when you're on a carousel going up, when you're on a roller coaster going up, keep going. So like that's when you start doing the higher 5s instead of dropping it. But like Once you guys do a couple little cycles of this system, you kind of see what your body's gonna like, and then you go based on that. This is 280. Last time I did this, I got set to 3. It should feel lighter. We'll see. Almost lost it. That's 90% what I just hit. That's fucking power, dude. That's strength. I don't give a fuck because I just hit a max and now I'm training 90%. A lot of guys hit their top set and then rep out 70%. I know some guys, they're the strongest motherfuckers on the planet. That's what they do. I'm not saying I'm stronger, better, or anything like that. I just do this system because it works for me. And I'm offering it to you because there's more than one way to fucking get shit done. And it's a dope ass way to do it. And it's solid fucking strength. Solid fucking strength. 2 more sets. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Second set of 280. Yeah. 90% of the max for today. Ooh. Little double. Little double. Let's go. All right, here we go. Last set, 280, max bench in the books. Here we go. Then we got max bench done, and we hit the fucking PR today. Now, it's not a lifetime PR. It's a PR in the training. So, remember that. When you're doing these 4-week intervals, and you have an end date goal, it's PR within this zone. Lifetime PR could be something else. And strength is up and down, give or take on the day, however you eat, all that kind of shit. If you're hydrated, if you've eaten. Today I ate, I think 4 eggs and 1 pack of oatmeal, protein oatmeal, before coming down. Protein oatmeal, for me, oatmeal works great for the complex carb, and it long lasting during the workout. It's great. If I don't eat the oatmeal, for some reason I burn right through everything. But last set of 280. Oof. I went 3, 2. Hope we get another double. Ooh. And a double. That's 90% intensity. That's 90% of what I can do. It's training in that certain percentage. Now, all the accessories, lat pull down, tricep pressing, easy bar curls, all kinds of rows, because I like to do my lats, because I require a lot of my lats in my bench pressing. Shoulders, front delt, side delt, all that comes next. That's just the bench. That's just the max bench system. It gets it done, man. It gets it fucking done. It's proven here on the channel. I get strong. I hit all my PRs. I win competitions. I got fucking like, what? How many trophies I got? I got fucking like, I did 5, 6, 7 trophies, some shit like that. And I started training in 2017. So like, I went from I think my first meet, I hit like 240. I put almost 100 pounds on my bench since 2017. And that's with not having a gym during the pandemic. That's with, like, I didn't train during the pandemic. I was building this. And I tore my bicep, all that. So, like, I don't have excuses. I just have life occurrences. Like, I have things that happen in my life. So, like, different ins and outs, man. What I have, I had fucking pneumonia. Like, shit happens in life, man, and you go like this, but you never fucking stop, and that's what this channel's about. Like I was saying, the battery went dead. The batteries I use for this camera, they don't tell me they're going dead, they just die. But yeah, like I was saying, this channel's about consistency. As you can tell, I have almost 2,000 videos on here, but I have like no like viewership, I have all this shit. I'm still fucking going. I'm still fucking going, man. So like, for real, sub to the channel, watch the videos, see how it works. This is real fucking training, including lifetime achievements, lifetime failures, successes, all that kind of shit, man. This is full transparency in training, how it works, your ups and downs, man. So like this video, sub to the channel. We got a lot coming in 2026. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Later!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap.